Like this, 3, 2, 1. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Hope we're live. Alright, let's get started. Welcome to another day of backtesting until unprofitable. Today I got 2 losses. They were both on NQ. So first one was like the normal setup. It was on 934. So yeah, I was aiming for higher prices and we didn't get filled. So yeah, it didn't go as we expected. And the second one was also an NQ. It was a sell. Kind of went in our favor for a few minutes, consolidated around the entry, then stops us out in a very crazy wick that just appeared in the 1 minute. Yeah, and I think that was what happened today. So let's get started with this day's backtesting session. Alright, so let's go to 2023 seeding model. Yeah, so this is day 92. 25th July 2025 at 5 in the afternoon. So I'd like to start with the daily and with the data. Let's see if there are any drawings. Okay, now in the daily time frame we're kind of bullish and some kind of some correlation as in look at this S&T. Is it? Oh, it's not an S&T. Thank God, I thought it was an S&T on the daily time frame, but yeah, there wasn't some slow correlation here because ES moved way faster than NQ. Alright, so without delaying, you can see that in this here, well, we were in this downtrend and here we created a high, broke above it, fair market structure shift and started consolidate, didn't break below here, which means we're still in this range, this up there. Now zooming in, so in zooming we can see we have this fair value gap right there, the midpoint, and we might reject it, but I'm thinking we might pass through it since we failed to break here. We failed to show that we're looking for a downtrend. I think we should continue having higher prices. What?
Look at this in screen.
Ndaza kukikuzanira. Why can't you give me a few minutes of my time? Okay, so well, since we're still in the daily time frame, we took out the high, then we dropped. So we didn't get any liquidity right here, except that maybe this low was taken out. And here we have equal lows, so we'll see what the market tells us. But here you can see we had a kind of sweep before we pushed higher. Now we're in January, so first days of the year might be quite annoying. So this is the Friday, so let's see if TGIF might form here. We have this range here, so I'll be looking at the return there. Now in the 1 hour, this is how it should be looking like. Right now we've taken out this high, put in some kind of SMT. Now going down to the 30-minute, you can see that we've taken out London highs. So after we take out London highs, I would expect to drop after that. So going down to the 15-minute time, there's nothing big here. Well, we have this other block. Same here and ES. And the 5-minute, you can see that we have this sort of block as well, so we might break below it. Let's see what happened in the morning while we're still in the morning as the market opened. Sorry, 9:30 was here, we dropped, then pushed high. So going down to the 1 minute now, Let's see where the first presented fair value gap is. So first presented fair value gap of the day was this one, and look how these candles are closing. So this is very scary. So this was the first gap of the day. Candles closed near the low of the fair value gap. That's funny. Anyways, that is it. Now on the day, I don't think we have a new day open gap, do we? Closed here, open there, so new day open gap here, here, back to the 1 minute. We pushed, so it looks like we pushed into the new day open gap. Let's see where the day opened yesterday. Okay, so let's move this a bit. So Thursday at 16, right there. So this is the gap. You can see where we closed and where we opened. Closed there and then opened here. So that's our new day open gap. So we pushed right into the open gap, and maybe I think in the high time frame to be some kind of wick. You can see that ES might have respected that, so we had a sweep as well of these relatively equal highs. Nice sweep. Now going down to the 1 minute, I can see that we've created a good change in state of delivery right there. Change in state, and maybe we get a retracement, pierce there, and then I'll take the sell trade here, and my target first will be this first presented fair value gap and this lows here. So this will be something like this. And target there, yeah, kind of above the high or on the high, and the midpoint of the first presented fair value gap, giving us a full 1 to 3. That would be it. So we also have an inversion here. Let's see, we can retrace into the inversion. So that is the retracement. You can see it right there. So here I can take the sell entry. Okay, so I'll be selling. How about a risk 1%? We'll full port it. Yeah, you can't full port, you can just risk 8k. Let's just stay disciplined and risk 1%. I think I should switch the camera perspective. Let's see. Okay. So okay, this is it. Well, there we had a kind of crazy losses. So you can see we dropped nicely. Very nice drop. Why is it retracing? Come on, just drop already. Ooh, equal lows generated there. And as we drop, what level is this? If you can remember, since we're Friday, we might retrace into the midpoint of this TGIF setup. Let's see. because Friday retraces into the range. So we will reach the first previous fair value gap on the 5 minute. We have no fair value gap that will be holding price there. 15 minutes, this fair value gap is choking price. And now you can see how these wicks are looking like. Let's just hold it, I don't care. So it goes back to entry, come on. Not serious. So new day open gap is pushing it but disrespects it. Looks like here we're gonna get stopped out. Yep. Stop out. So went from here to here. And maybe I think it was because it was the morning session. And let's see how it's looking on ES. From here to here, and from here to here, another SMT. Just a small one there. Crazy loss. So I don't know, is this like the midpoint of this whole move? From here to here. Look at the consequent encroachment. You can see this was the midpoint of the whole move, huh? Crazy. So let's see what happens later in the day. So let's see if the high of the day gets overridden. Boom, new high of the day gets put in. High of the week, sorry. Friday forms, it has already formed the high of the week, and after forming the high, it starts dropping. I'd like to see another sweep above this high or this one. Maybe that will happen in the last hour of trading. So do we take out the high? Yep, we do. And we continue higher. So TGIF didn't deliver. Okay. I guess then this is the end of the day. Let's go back. So we're now on Monday. Let's do a new analysis. Analysis was kind of rigged. Back to the daily. Yep, so the daily you can see Friday didn't end up retracing back into the range, except if it did it last minute. But it created this kind of candle, very big wick, small body, which shows us that market might try it's bullish. So first we have a daily high here as a target if we continue pushing higher, and I think ES is way closer to that than NQ. So this is a daily high. I think this gap will be filled obviously. Going to the 4 hour. Actually it has been filled, and I think we will keep continuing to 4 hour. Nice fair value gap there. FG. Good. I got the 1 hour. You can see the drop. Start pushing. Nice look there. And with this other block here, you can see how nice we touch into it. So this first high is the first level of liquidity to target Asia highs. We've already taken out the previous day daily high. Yeah. Now on the 30-minute, nothing different. Balanced price range. Price is really bullish. Inversion here, inversion here. So now on the 15, we're in another fair value gap there. I don't know, maybe it might hold price. This one right here. And the 5-minute, there's some lows here. What else the 1-minute? This might be our liquidity for the coming minutes. The lows there. Okay, so market opens up crazy bullish. You can see this candle there. Oh, we've got the first presented fair value gap here. Monday. Took out this high. How's ES looking like? Now let's do another analysis for ES as well. ES on the daily. We still have this target there, and I think we're about if we didn't already take it out. And we have the new day open gap, new week open gap from here to here. Have the new week open gap. Let's use it today. Now going down to the 4-hour. You can see that we also dropped into this nice other block here, which means that we're gonna fly. This is the target. 1 hour drop. I don't know if this is the equilibrium of this move. It actually isn't. We're close to the equilibrium of this move, except if we do without the wicks like this. So yeah, was almost equilibrium with the move, and then starts to push. So we also have this as the draw, bullish on the 5-minute, and the realm is bullish. So we always look at the 4-hour. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. Market structures. 15. Drop into, wait, what's this? The fair value gap. That's on, when do we do that? Let me look on the 4-hour bit. I think it's the 4-hour fair value gap, yeah, from Friday at 10. And this new week opened up, so back to the 1-minute now. We have a 15-minute fair value gap here, and actually on the 1-minute it's also there. And I think this is the first presented. I don't like it, okay. Now let's see what happens. So you've created an inversion here. How's the 5-minute looking like? It's holding price. 1 hour. Ooh. So it might maybe I don't know if is this fairly it's holding. As you can see, price is rejecting somehow. So this new week open gap should be on Friday, like closed here, and we opened where? Here. Closed here, opened here. I don't know, why did I make a small new week open? Let's see. The 1 hour. So we closed here on Friday, then we opened here. So the new week open gap should be here. Spike right up into it. In the 5-minute, let's see. So we continue pushing higher. some equal lows here. Now we take out this high here, but not this one, and we get this SMT. You can see it right there. So we drop below this first presented gap, but you can see when we drop below it, we come again and we trace into the gap. Now we drop into that 15-month favorite gap, taking out these lows there, and you can see that the lows are here for years. Trust me, if we had the 15-minute here, it would do this. It would give us an entry inside here. You can see that we're about to reject. Boom, boom, boom. So forever auto block here. Pierce into it. Let me just operate this. Stop loss below the auto block. And for this manipulation move, first target will be there, but I don't know, for me I would at least look to take out a high, a crucial high, or just target a simple rebalance of the move. The clear brim's already there, so except if we target OTE, but I don't think this will give any kind of OTE. Ah, come on. Like maybe here or here. Let's just see what happens. So why would this entry be a good one? Have an SMT, we have a sweep, we have a change in state of delivery there. So yeah, an entry, and between this candle and this one we have an inversion. Let's see what happens. Ooh, very nice drop. So we're at the first presented fair value gap. So you get a nice retracement into it. TP, where you at? Why does this happen when we're always near to TP? Huh. Very crazy. So why did we retrace here exactly? For 5 minutes? Well, we have to fill this gap. 15. Does it look like anything? Nah, it doesn't look like anything at all. Okay, drop again, which means I won't get a full 2.7 hour. Stop out, stop out, stop out. Where is it? Stop out. Yeah, very crazy stop out. So what was it looking for here? Yeah, so this uptrend, 1, 2, 3, 5, or then 3 here, this block, drop, push, what a block, would run through it, break a block. Huh. Okay, I know I haven't got used to that yet. Okay, so boom, drop below this low now, this one right here. We're still on the 15-minute fair value gap. Yep, it's exactly it. And I think here we're not gonna respect it. I'm really sorry. 15-minute fair value gap. And here we are out, and we have a crazy SMT here. I don't know why I didn't spot that. Maybe it's because he has these squiggly candles. So from here to here, very nice SMT. As the SMT got put in, you can see we had a series of down close candles, boom, sweep here, drop, change the state. Do you get a retracement? I'm afraid not. Whoa. Okay. But for this candle, for this series of up close candles here at this high, which for greater than SMT we get a change in state. You can see it from here. Yep, we drop, beep, beep, push higher, start dropping. Okay, so let's just wait. So what are we looking forward to now? On the 30-minute, we've already run through this gap. We've created an inversion, and it's just 20 minutes before. So if this famous edge, we have created the gap already. Back to the 1 minute. Another SMT here, change in state, tracement, launch macro. Are we in any kind of POI here? Nope, I'm afraid not, except if it's this inversion, this humongous inversion. So here the market's looking really tricky. Let's see what 15 looks like. So 15, we have this auto block here. Last down close candle in this auto block. Starting to hate this color as well. And this fair value gap from the 4 hour as it might have served its purpose already. Going now to the 1 minute time frame. We see a nice sweep, change in state, inversions and retracement. Let's see if we get a full retracement into the this to this inversion. I don't know if I'll wait for that, but the launch macro might actually play out and give us higher prices. So let's see how it's looking on the 5 minute here. You can see we have some gaps here we might feel. And push higher to this sort of block. Hold it 15. Yeah, here I'm thinking some high prices, honestly. Then this, yep. And let's see. So this manipulative move here, the manipulation leg give me a stand flip of 2, which is right here, 2 to 2.5. Let's take this risk. So we start pushing higher, get a nice push to the upside after this kind of drop, full drop, crazy. So the first target is here. Let's see if we hit that. Ooh, very nice. So we hit this, giving a 1.5 hour. And we can actually secure that, I think. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, well, we can secure that or let it run. Let's see the 5 down. We're in this really up in the 5 minute, and we've already touched this auto block. We can as well reject and respect this, because on the 15, this is what I based on. Back to the 1 minute. You can also target the highest the highs. Let's see what the launch macro does. Okay. It ends up dropping back, stopping us out. Greed. Dear greed, what did I do to you? So this was the level to target, and should have trailing stop loss. If our stop loss was here, stop out. If it was here, okay, if it was here, oh well. Crazy move. Scoping here. I'm really greedy. But I didn't even protect my positions. How can I fix that? I don't know. So we're still here, and I don't know if this is equilibrium already. I haven't reached equilibrium with this move, so but we have an inversion here. Very nice inversion. Drop, decrease. This one here. Now going down to the 1 minute. Let's see how this moves. Oh well, actually market collapses. I don't know what happened. Okay, next I open daily daydream for a couple of hours. So we've already filled the gap to the brim, and we're not taking out this high, neither on ES or NQ. But let's see what happens. So yesterday was quite bearish, and this day we're quite still inside. So yeah, I might get a short small point move. So mark out the lows. I'll go for 1 hour, even make it better. This is the previous day low, previous day high. And customize it. Previous day low, top, right, red, save as previous day low. Okay, so this is the previous day low. Let's duplicate this for previous day high. And make it this green day high, and make this green. Okay, and now you can save this previous day high. Now go down to 30 minute. Let's see the session highs and lows. So we have London low, and these highs from Asia from yesterday. Let's see which one gets tagged out first. And yeah, London lows, Asia highs right here. So let's now wait. Down to 15. How's the ES looking like? Well, we're in a range. Push. Drop to midpoint, let me push higher. Nice. Let's wait for the open. This is 929, and with 929 we take out Asia highs right there. 930 pushes higher. this from here. Meanwhile, it's here. We've also taken out this high. Okay. So you change the state over there. And we get the change in state after taking out the highs. Let's see what happens. Get a retracement into the gap. Candle closes like this. And a short from here. So we have a sweep, internal change in state. Going to 15. Target the London lows, or even this low, or even here, giving a 2.3 R. So we're on Tuesday, and we're kind of an inside day. We're having kind of an inside day. Let's see if this works out. So how much do we risk? No, 1% or 2% or 3%. Even if we risk 3%, we won't be out of drawdown. So whatever, but I think it's a bit early for the entry. I don't know. Back to the 1 minute. Wow, very nice drop, but it doesn't hit TP. What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? Seriously? Look at these candles. Let's put the 1 minute. So it drops as expected, as we wanted, but then it doesn't hit take profit. Takes out the slip from 858, giving a 1-to-1 or about to get crazy. So if this was a challenge, I would have lost, because I've went at 89. So crazy. I think I'll remove this and start another challenge. So this, bye. We've already failed that one. Let's go to another one. We'll create another one later on. Let's just create it. So ICT futures and 100k. Why can't they give me like good data? S&P. Let's can see 2022 as well. January 2022, December 2022, full year. Yeah, full 365 days. Okay. Now, oh god, I'm so tired. Let's see how the 2024 looks like. Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. So it's 2024 SUV futures model. By the way, how does this look like? Yeah, 30% win rate. So yeah, we had this dump, and then we started to push higher, and this dump put in an SMT here. Look at this, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. Very nice one. So it means if you can trade from here up to there. Alright, so let's get to work. Now let's zoom this in. Where is this day? And see MQ hasn't taken it out yet. So I don't take this as an SMT. I'm still thinking we'll take it out. We have this sweep right there, and we're pushing higher. We have this liquidity. So I'm extremely bullish, and this drop here, you can see it traced into another block. Very nice. So yeah, this will be the target, obviously. So let me mark this daily high. It's the same as marking this one. Pretty much the same thing. 4 hour. We have the crazy sweep. And boom. Push to the upside 1 hour. This sweep is really outstanding. Now 30 minutes. Changing state. Tracement back into the changing state here. You can see how this candle was here, and then starts to push higher. So going down to the 15, you can see the candles are kind of inside. Creates a balanced price range here. Now on the 1 minute, I would like to see another internal sweep and then a continuation. So trading the 1 minute time frame is really tiring. Drop didn't take out these lows, but ES did. So looks like we're dropping to this drop to equilibrium. So we're in some kind of, is it OTP? Oh, the 15. Okay, so it's, let me disregard the week. What kind of news was this? I don't remember. I think it was PPI. Yeah, so we dropped to equilibrium, disregarding the week. So let's see if we get some bullish prices. And here we get a nice changing state of delivery. So we trace nicely into it, and we're looking bullish here. Stop loss at the midpoint of the week. Target this high and these highs right there. Let's put it there and see. Stop out. Okay, let's see. So we read price action wrong. Well, I guess that was all for today. We'll do another one later.